Good morning, guys. This is Juan Aguilar with the Avalon team over at Lifestyle Realty. And today is our first edition of introducing a Dallas business. Today we have Corey Stone, who is the owner and president of Ultimate Choice Roofing and Remodeling. So, Corey, thanks for coming and joining us, man. You were the first one that we're going to introduce. So I'm glad about having you here. Just real quick, just let tell us who you are and why are you here anyways?
Yes. Well, we like to partner with real estate agents and brokerages and insurance agents and mortgage companies and title companies, anybody in real estate. But we are Ultimate Choice Roofing and Remodeling. We're a commercial and residential general contractor. We have specialties in commercial roofing, residential roofing. We're licensed in Oklahoma. We are Owens Corning preferred. We're looking at being platinum next year. We're meeting with Owens Corning next week. I'm a Conklin distributor where we can coat metal roofs. I'm a distributor for them so we can recruit other Conklin installers and distributors. And we're always growing. We've been to Gainesville and been into GAF TPO training. We do TPO. But as far as remodeling and flips go, we remodel. We're getting into new home building. We're going to be a new home builder eventually. We're a general contractor and we're building a gym in Mansfield currently called Utopia.
I saw you. Yeah, I saw that.
And that kind of goes with, it was just crazy how God works. 7 days in Utopia is kind of like my story. I played pro golf for a while. My dad's a rodeo cowboy from Stephenville. We have a ranch. So that 7 days in Utopia movie just kind of connected with me.
Nice.
We get emotional watching it. It's a great movie. It's kind of like Tin Cup, It's a great movie.
I love that movie, by the way.
Tin Cup.
So basically, Ultimate Choice, you guys do everything.
Yes, we do everything. We're building a gym from the ground floor. It took us 7 sets of floor plans for the city of Mansfield to get approved. They kept critiquing their city codes and what they require. It's actually a steel building that's going up, and the steel building is going to require some, stone face walls on the front, like 6 foot high or 4 foot. Their landscaping requirements. We had to continually go back to the architect or engineers and civil engineers and just revise everything. And then at the end, they wanted all the revisions, 7 sets of revisions turned back in. So it was back and forth for several weeks.
Yeah.
But now we're breaking ground. We're already forming the foundation. Plumbing's going in this week. They're tying into the sewer line. We got a core drill under the road to do the fire hydrant. So as far as that, we know everything about commercial.
Man, that's awesome.
So
how long has Ultimate Choice been in business?
6 years this year. We finished our 6th year. We're going into 7.
And in 6 years, you've grown that big.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. So, give us a little bit more about you personally.
Well, I've been in corporate America. I actually played pro golf right out of college. I played 4 years of college golf. I was an All-American, 2-time All-American at Cameron University in Oklahoma. And then I had sponsors, and one of them was a broker, a real estate broker, David Nottingham of Home Finders in Lawton, Oklahoma. He sponsored me with Randy Bass that played pro ball in Japan, professional baseball player. He wanted to send me to Japan. So I played 2 years of pro golf on the Hooters Tour and Tightlights Tour in 98, 99 time frame. I got frustrated with it. I was playing well, but I missed a cut in Tennessee and drove back home to Texas and thought, well, I don't want to keep traveling. This is frustrating. Always, trying to make a check. But I was making checks. It just wasn't enough to pay the bills.
Right.
You would break even after a week. You win a $1,500 check, you spent $1,500 with entry fees, hotels, and gas. I broke down in Daytona Beach. My transmission went out in a Hooters event. It's just a lot of problems kept hitting you, and can you keep facing it? I had a sponsor at Horseshoe Bay going to give me more money, and he's like, Corey, I want to see you succeed. I want you to keep going. But I told him no. I turned him down in 99, and I got a head coaching job at West Texas A&M, so I was head coach of men's and women's golf team. I didn't stay with that very long. They wanted me to build the program. It didn't pay well, so I didn't stick with that. I was an assistant pro at the same time at La Paloma and Amarillo, and then I hired in where my stepdad worked, selling these chemicals. So I spent 6 years working as a chemical operator. college degree, business, but I was an hourly employee there. But I was working on a pension plan. You know, I hired in at 25, but I left a pension plan and a high-paying job there to go pursue pro golf again. But and I did that in 2007. And had another good year and a half of playing on the U.S. Pro Golf Tour. The Donald Trump $1 Million Shootout was that year, and actually Stuart Dean, the UTA Arlington head coach, and his wife's a realtor, the Dean Group.
Yeah.
Stuart won the $1 Million Shootout and got a $1 million payday that year. So we all jumped on board and wanted to play on that tour. It was going to be $1 million purses. They promised all these promises and then $1 million purses, and I got fully exempt at Kingwood in Houston, finished ninth. Was looking great, and then they had one tournament up here in Garland and Firewheel and shut down.
Wow.
So in 2007, I basically I came back and shut down the Celanese plant. They hired me back. They gave me a year severance pay, so I used that year severance pay to get into commission sales. And I joined Remedy Roofing in Houston, and then I joined my ex-partner, the Ultimate Builders. He's a service-disabled veteran-owned company. We're looking at partnering with him in Houston and taking over his company. We were partners. I started his Dallas branch in 2010. Stayed with him for 2 years. And then the Ultimate Choice, our slogan for the Ultimate Builders was the Ultimate Choice, and I came up with that. So he was the Ultimate Builders as a service-disabled veteran-owned company, and we were growing in Dallas after the Lantana hailstorm hit real big in Lantana. Argyle, all these areas we were hitting for the hailstorms. And then, you know, I felt like I needed to start my own company. And I used the slogan, the Ultimate Builders is the Ultimate Choice. And Ultimate Choice Roofing and Remodeling was created on 9/11/2012. My son was born on 9/11. So I wanted to use 9/11 as the established date in 2012. So from here on, we've grown from 2012 to now. We're building brand new construction, a commercial gym, and from there on we want to build houses and do whatever else we can do. But I flip houses myself. I've used hard money, put up the escrow for the remodel and pull it out as we go. And I've flipped two on my own, and we're willing to partner up with anybody, any investor out there that wants to flip. Let us do the remodel. You know, we'll do whatever to make partnerships happen.
So who would have thought that I'd actually be sitting next to a pro golfer? So you're gonna have to teach me some swings.
I will. I was a coach, and actually I have pro golfers that work with me too.
Yes,
my
that's
salesman.
Awesome.
Jeb Stewart won 20 times on the mini tours, and he's actually a sales rep for me. So we got a whole team on the staff, and we've got, you know, Marcus Young played QB at Plano, Plano High, and he QB'd in Oklahoma, Southwestern Oklahoma State, and Weatherford, and I played at Cameron, so we were Lone Star Conference together.
Okay, so if anybody want to get in touch with you, how can they do that?
Our website is ultimatechoiceroofing.com or uccommercialroofing.com. We are creating ultimatechoicegc.com as well. My phone number is 817-876-6253. And we have other numbers, 972-370-4034 for the Dallas area. We know I was born in Fort Worth, so I have an 817 number, but we service the whole state of Texas. We've done roofs in Conroe, Houston, Katy. I lived in Katy before when I got in the roofing industry, so I moved from Houston and did some roofs in Houston. We've done roofs in Amarillo. My sister went to Texas Tech. I grew up with Zach Thomas, so we do the Panhandle, Pampa, Amarillo, Lubbock, and Midland, Odessa area. So we'll service West Texas. And we have an Oklahoma license, which Oklahoma to have a license is very strict.
Oh, wow.
Texas is more lenient. You don't have to have a license to be in the roofing industry, but we have passed all the requirements for Oklahoma, so that just shows
that's good.
The company standing that we have a license in another state that requires.
So if you can pass the requirements for a state that actually requires you to pass them, if you can have that, then you know you have a good background to be able to do the work in Texas.
Right, and see, it was a hard process because I had to even register the state company as well. You know, my LLC's in Texas, so you had to file all this paperwork to be an out-of-state LLC and register with them and show the insurance requirements. We always carry general liability. I never go without general liability. We always have our insurance. It's not.
That's awesome.
So
I'm actually friends with Corey as well. So not aside from introducing him as one of the Dallas business owners, I'm friends with him, and I have followed his work, and I can definitely vouch for him and his business. If you want to get in touch with him, he's giving you the info, or you can also reach out to me through our Avalon team Facebook page at the Avalon team. So this will, Corey, thanks so much, man, for coming in, and I appreciate the info that you've given us, and hopefully people. Yeah, go for it.
I come from a home building family. My grandpa, Till Stone, he's a Shriner in Stephenville. He built homes from the 60s all the way into the 80s.
Yeah.
I actually started in the 50s. My dad was born in 52, so I mean, he was building. My dad lived in some of the houses he built in high school. And my uncle, Michael Randy Stone, built houses, and I've seen the construction my whole life. My dad built a house on his land at one time. My uncle built it for him, and my uncle was like, "Jump up on that roof and check it for me." And it had decking on there, and I was kind of scared. But we've partnered with a drone company too, so we can drone any house, anytime. Stay off the roof. We can stop the door knocking out there. And we want to partner with HOAs and control the door knocking solicitors for you guys, and come in and show you what we do. We have commercials to show you and prove what we can do to help the homeowners association. So contact us for some HOA property management partnerships. We're all about strategic partnerships and working together as a community and helping everybody.
Awesome. Yeah. So this will wrap it up, guys. Next week, we have Dane Wilson from Lender's Choice Credit Solutions. So make sure you come back and watch that as well. Corey, thanks a lot again, man. We'll have to go hit some golf balls sometime.
Yeah, let's do
bud.
Top Golf. Lindsay wants to try Top Golf. She saw it yesterday. She didn't know what Top Golf was.
I'm all for that, man.
We need to have an event. Anyone wants to have a big networking event, let's do it at Top Golf.
Awesome, yeah. I like it.
And how about the Cowboys?
Go Cowboys.
I like this pin, the lapel. It's awesome.
Thanks a lot, man.
Really
Thanks, guys. Take care. Have a
Thank
wonderful Wednesday.